Look at him, ladies and gentlemen, give it for Ralph. Look at him. Give it up for Ralph. Hey, what's up? What's up, Springfield? College in the house? Yay, yay. How many public communication majors are going to change this year, huh? Fucking hate college. I went to college. I didn't do drugs in college. That's what college was for. I left college and discovered drugs. Because I hung out with Matt. And in college, all I did was 5-hour energies. That's what I was. I was like, this is the key to success right here. This is the broke man's Adderall right here. 5-hour energy. I was like, yo, I'll take one of these and I'll get my bachelor's. I'll take 2, get my master's. I OD'd and dropped out. I was gonna be that guy just talking to high school students about the danger of 5-hour energy. Just a guy that can't stop moving and just like talking to kids like, hey, listen. I used to take 5-hour energy. And now I can't hold my grandchild. And drop a baby. We all want to drop a baby. No, I'm kidding, that's wrong. I like kids, I don't know what's wrong. I like kids. I can't work this microphone because I'm a kid. And I smoked. I don't like to smoke, man. Because I get too stoned. I just want to get high. Stoned is too much for me. High is like, you can still have a conversation at a party when you're high. Right? When you're high, you're like, at a party, you're nodding your head a lot. And you just mutter out a couple words like, good music. And then you disappear. Well, when you're stoned, it's a different fucking ball game. It's like your brain is telling you, first of all, English isn't not your language. It's 56K modem. So you're like, That's how you're talking to people. And then like your brain just like tells you what to do. You enter this party and the brain's like, yo, just keep walking into this party, man. Don't stop at the door, keep walking. You're like, all right. And you keep walking. And now you're walking, and I want to walk up the stage, but I feel like I'll disappear. I really do. But you're like walking, and you're walking, and you're walking, your brain, and now you're in the middle of the party, your brain's like, yo, just chill right here. So now you're chilling. And you can't talk, really. So you're nodding, you're like, huh? You're in everybody's conversation, but in nobody's conversation. You're just like, and then you disappear. Probably stand next to the DJ. That's what you do. Because no one talks to you if you're next to the DJ. They just annoy the DJ. Hey, can you play this song? Any of you girls do that? I'm a DJ. Girls come up and like, hey, you play this song? You're like, there's a DJ that I went to a house party. His name was on the sign. It was DJ No Request. It was the best party to see, like, everyone get rejected. Like, hey, yo, you can... He didn't talk, he just played music and people danced all fucking night. It was the greatest thing. I hate when DJs talk. I hate when they talk, it just ruins the vibe. You know? Just let us dance. We already paid for drinks, we paid to get in, we paid for this dance. No, we didn't. But we paid to get in. Like, some DJs like make you think about all your situations in life. Like, hey, yo, hey, I know y'all having a good time, y'all look good, y'all drink good. Hey, fellas, let me ask y'all a question. If you got $50 in your pocket, put your hands up. You're like, whoa, chill. When did this it's become about finances, right? And girls are looking like, wow, he didn't put his hands up, right? I got my debit card. We stop dancing with you. It's crazy. I like dancing, and I'm usually on rhythm. Like I got Haitian background roots. I can dance. Like I can move these hips. But sometimes like you'll have a dance partner that's not on rhythm, and it fucks up everything in your head. You don't move. Like you're just like, okay, all right, okay, and then you just have to like pull them close and be like, hey, are we listening to the same song? My groin hurts. It's real shit, man. I used to live before I lived in Chicago, I lived in South Florida. And South Florida is pretty cool, it's multicultural. I come from a Haitian background. You guys know what Haitians are?
Yes.
Yeah? This girl donated, hell yeah. She said yes. I was like, oh shit, okay. I had to check, you know, like, if you're a Haitian, you said it too strong.
You're welcome.
Sac passe. You're welcome? Shit. I ain't get the money. In fact, I never donated. I got cousins out there that are still looking for PS2s. I'm like, I don't know. Didn't you die in the earthquake? Shit. Oh, now y'all sensitive? She's the only one that donated. She's the only one that's allowed to be sensitive. Thank you, Christine. It's Kristen? Alright, sorry. That's embarrassing, right? But he only has to remember your name, really. Like, I can fuck it up all night. Christine. I actually I'm in a relationship. How long y'all been together?
4 days, no, we're just kidding.
4 days?
That's alright, sorry.
4 days? How long? Y'all comfortable?
2 weeks.
Well, a couple weeks, 4 months, it's new, it's young. There's more episodes of Lost than their relationship. That's real, man. That's real. Y'all comfortable, that's love. Y'all came to a comedy show, that's real cool. How about y'all? How long y'all been together?
So, 6 years and then a decade off and now another year.
Oh, shit! This is like a trilogy. 6 years, a decade off, and then we're back together. It's like, what the fuck? Where's the movie in the decade? What's going on? Who's talking to who? Oh shit, well, I'm glad y'all found love. That's real shit. I don't even know how to explain that. 6 years together, and then I disappeared. On a plane, did you crash and y'all found together? That would be romantic. I don't know. I know it does. I know it does. Tom Hanks plays you, and Jennifer Lawrence plays you. A motherfucking hit right there. Jennifer Lawrence and Tom Hanks. Hey, if you see it next week, shit, that's me first. There's a black boy in Springfield that said that. All right. I like relationships. That shit makes you real, man. It shit makes you a better person. It's annoying. It's really annoying, really, most of the time. Guys are like negotiating, compromising with themselves. They're single selves. Like, man, if I was single right now, I'd accomplish way more shit. We're lying, but we're expressing more, we're being vulnerable. We're talking to, like, I only know this because I'm an expert, because I've been in a relationship for 7 long years with T-Mobile, and I feel like communication is key. That's what I'm discovering. Pay your bill on time, or they'll cut you off before your birthday. You get no birthday texts. That shit happened to me, boy. I was like, damn, you petty, T. You petty. When you're close, you can call her T. I am in a relationship right now. It's cool, man. It really is cool. She's a beautiful girl. The world identifies her as white, and so do I. And it's crazy because we're in the world together. It's like I never realized, because when you're in a relationship, it's just you're just chilling. Like you just have, but like the world makes you realize, like, hey, you guys are black and white. Oh shit! Like how'd you guys meet? Like there's always questions. Like we were at a sushi bar. And the Japanese server treated me like she was taking me out for sushi for the first time. It was crazy. He starts talking slow, like, hi, how are you? I'm like, I can speak English. Like, fuck's wrong with you? Like, you know? So I'm sitting there like, hey sir, what do you like to eat here? He thinks, oh, you don't know shit about sushi. So he's like, I like the sashimi, sir. I was like, well, you know what? That sounds good. I'll take it. He's like, no, it's raw fish. I was like, I'll take it. He was like, well, we just put oil on it. We don't put it on the fire at all. I was like, that's fine. I'll take it. He was like, well, sir, please, I can fry it for you. What the fuck? Why didn't you say that in the beginning? All of this? You're uncomfortable, I'm uncomfortable. It was so uncomfortable. It was good sashimi though. That same night, I'm taking this girl home, and this is in South Florida. That same night, I drive a Toyota Corolla. There's a white girl in my passenger seat that looks, her parents are like fucking have a jet and all this shit. And I have this girl in my 96 Corolla. You understand? Cops pulled me over, like on that date. And I didn't blame him, but in my mind I'm like, oh shit, and all this shit is going on, and I'm like, just don't be a Kobe, you know, like, you know, just don't go to jail. They pull me over, and he looks at me, and he's like, check me, and then he sees who's in my passenger seat. He was like, oh, all right, you kids go home. I was like, oh shit, like, in my head. But I said out loud, to the girl, I was like, yo, I'm keeping you. Straight up. I'm trying to lose those benefits. You good for a house loan? I got Haitian parents, man. They, when I brought my girlfriend home, they fucking started treating her like gold, like a Harvard degree I never deserved. Like, you know, like, oh my God, put her on the fridge. My dad kept calling her Topanga the whole night. Topanga, you love my son? You love my son? My dad is a funny man. He's a fucking funny dude. Like he'd never, I've been doing this 6 years, never been to a comedy show. Never. Doesn't even like my shit. Until I posted on Facebook and YouTube my recent clip, and he liked it on both YouTube and Facebook. I was like, holy shit, hell yeah. I was like, so, I really had a gangster tear, you know, when one tear just drops, you don't know where it came from. So I'm like tearing up, and then you see the bubbles of a comment, and he leaves a comment, hey Raf, I see you, buddy. You're not the best one. Steve Martin is the best one. And then he posts the picture of Steve Harvey. This guy doesn't deserve the internet. He really doesn't. It's cool, man. It's cool. Family is necessary, man. I'm realizing that because I lost my mom like 2 years ago, and I lost her during the way I found out she died was like the funniest thing ever. Maybe you guys will find it funny. I don't know. I'm gonna leave on this, so if it's not funny, peace. You know. Straight up. I just moved to Chicago 2 years ago in October, and everyone's like, yo, go to the Art Institute, go to the Art Institute. I'm black, I don't really go to art institutes at all. But I'll do it if I'm taking drugs. Like, and I took acid, boom, popped the tab. My day off was the next day, so I was like, let me just go feel and express myself and find love and all this shit. Like, you know, just on your day off. If you guys do acid, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, try it. Anyway. I try it, I put the tab on my tongue, I put a book bag on and shades, because in case, you know, my eyes are like pulsating and I'm You know, I don't want to do that shit. Anyways, people are gonna find out I'm having fun. So I go into this art institute. I go into the art institute with my book bag on. The guy at the gate, he's security. He's like, "Hey, you're gonna need to put that book bag in front of you." I start laughing because I think everything's a joke. He doesn't laugh. I'm like, all right, fuck. I put the book bag in front of me and I walk into the institute. Instantly, I feel like a pregnant woman. And I'm looking at women, I'm like, oh, I understand. You know, I appreciate y'all. Like, you know, like I'm walking around, shade still in my eyes, just rubbing this belly of a book bag. And I'm going through all this like Greek goddesses and Asian art and like things I'm realizing, and then like music is speaking to me, and then I end up in the colonial section. And there's like plantation homes and like American traditional homes, and then like they have a portrait called The Portrait of a Slave. And it's about this black guy, and he's in robe, he's like in tattered robes, he has shackles on his feet and his hand, he's looking up to like a light like this, and he's just like looking up for hope. That's what the thing is. I'm looking at this, and then all of a sudden, like my phone just got service, and it's blowing up. And I'm like, oh shit, I got cancer, right? That's what it feels like when my phone vibrates. So I'm like, I look at it, my brother's like, missed calls, and I see a text like, yo, mom has 3 to 6 months to live. And I'm sitting right in front of the slave portrait, I'm reading this, I'm like, oh, is this shit real? Oh, shit, oh, fuck, like, and then I'm like thinking, what the fuck, and I'm standing still, I put the phone in my pocket and I'm looking at this portrait, but I'm like crying now, and I have shades and I'm rubbing this belly, crying, and all of a sudden, like, people are looking at me, looking at the slave portrait like, holy shit. This old lady comes to me, she's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, you don't even understand. She touches my heart, she's like, but I want to understand. And so now we're dating. My name dropped, thank you guys. You gotta give it up for Ralph, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Ralph. Keep that applause going right now for your closure for the night. With the Fresh Drunk Comedy Tour. Ladies and gentlemen, also you can buy merchandise on the way out the door. If you buy merchandise, you get free tickets to any Friday or Saturday shows. So get up for your headliner, Tim Hanlon. Ladies and gentlemen, get up for Tim. Give it up for Tim, your closer.
All right. Fun show tonight, huh? Well, thanks for coming out to the Fresh Drunk Stones Tour. It's our first time through Springfield. We're happy to be here, man. You guys are, this is a lovely little town you guys got here, man. I'm having a good time. You guys probably don't know me. So I'll tell you right up front, if you do see me outside after the show, I don't sell weed. Okay? College boys. I just look like I smell like I sell weed. I don't even smoke it. I don't know why I'm on the store. I'm glad they legalized it back in my home state of Florida. They legalized medical marijuana. And I'm happy for that because my family has a long history of suffering from fake glaucoma. So, that's legal now. You got a touch of it? Yeah. I'm happy Chris is great. This is a nice club. Well, we got here a little bit ago where Chris hooked us up with a sweet room. That's always a nice bonus. When you're on the road, you don't know where you're staying. Recently, I was on the road and I stayed at an Airbnb for the first time. Have you guys done this yet? Do you have that here, Airbnbs? Yep. Yeah, you have it? It's a little bit of an experience sometimes. You don't know what you're getting into. If you don't know what it's like, you know, you go on your phone and you find a room for the night, and it's kind of like if you just got into an Uber, and then that guy took you back to his place to crash for a couple of nights. It's a weird little experience, man, but it's like $20 a night, so you roll the dice, you know, it's gonna happen. It's weird about the Airbnb is, a lot of cities are cracking down on them, like San Francisco, Santa Monica, some of the beach cities. They're trying to ban Airbnbs. The hotel chains are upset. They say it's not fair to them because they have to pay hotel taxes, and these homeowners are profiting off of that. I'm like, really? The Marriott is having a hard time competing with Carl? That's what's going on here. I was gonna say the Four Seasons, but there's a sweet one-bedroom studio with an IKEA futon for $22. Last time I was in Florida, they legalized marijuana now, but you know what they just banned in Fort Lauderdale, my home city? They just banned the Uber service. You can't catch an Uber at Fort Lauderdale International Airport. Isn't that crazy? Not only did they ban it, they're talking about coming down super hard on Uber drivers. They're talking about fining Uber drivers $1,000 and a 1-year suspension of your license. That seems a bit harsh, doesn't it? I'll put that in perspective. The penalty for prostitution is $50 in a citation. So if you get caught picking up an Uber passenger, you're gonna have to suck that dude's dick. $1,000, man? You better think fast. You get pulled over, it's like, is there a problem, officer? What, Uber? No, man, I'm just having sex with some random dude in the back seat. That's all I'm doing. Save you $900. Get a 5-star rating. Never know, man. Legal system in America, boy, it's messed up, man. The legal system is messed up. I was thinking about this. You know, Trump just named our 9th Supreme Court judge. We had 9 judges sitting on the Supreme Court, okay? Highest court in the land. Do you know what that job pays? Anybody want to guess? Throw a number out? All right, $240,000 a year. You know how much money Judge Judy makes in a year?
600.
$47 million.
Wow.
Can you imagine? If she was a man, she'd be making like $57 million. Crazy, huh? Legal system, man. Y'all been tied up in it? Anybody else here ever been arrested? Yeah, a couple in the back. I swear to God, I don't mean to pick you out, but when you said you had a 10-year hiatus, I was like, yeah, I know that story. You didn't get locked up? No? Yeah. I knew this fellow bro, we all been there. Well, she's a good woman, right or die, right? I had to go to court for a little bit. I had to go lock up for a little bit. Yeah, all right? Give it up, man. Have another drink. It's all good. Welcome back. We're good. Got some cool chats I bet out of it, right? Yeah. That, man, if you haven't been locked up, let me tell you how messed up the court system is. I had to go to court, and I'm facing the judge, right? But before I face the judge, the dude talking to the judge before me, he was charged with resisting arrest only. That was his only charge. And I'm like, God damn, how can you only be charged with resisting arrest? And if that's your only charge, you should probably fucking resist arrest. Judge calls you up. He's like, you're charged with resisting arrest? Yeah, and? I says, hey, that's your only charge. Yeah, that's what I've been fucking telling these guys. Do you understand your charges? Hell no. I don't think anyone in here does. Man, it's rough out there in the streets. Man. I used to be a big fan of that TV show Cops. Remember TV Cops on Fox? Yeah, I used to love that show. And then I moved to Broward County, where they filmed the first couple of seasons. Met a few of Fort Lauderdale's finest. Nah, man. I don't like that show so much anymore, man. I can't watch it the same way. I don't trust them, man. I start rooting for the bad guys now. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, that's for sure. I see a cop talking to somebody, I'm like, well, maybe that's not his crack. I mean, yeah, they found it in his pocket, but he clearly told that officer that those aren't even his pants. You got the wrong guy, man. There's Pookie's pants. Gotta go find Pookie. I'm putting crack in people's pockets, man. Easy times. I don't know. Kid Rock. Kid Kid Rock's running for senator. Kid Rock's running for senator of Michigan. You guys aren't even surprised. You're like amused. He'll probably win. Have you been to Michigan? They got Flint, they got Detroit. What's he gonna do? Fuck it up? Probably win. Watch this time next year. Man, anybody here been to Detroit? No survivors? One little timid dude over here. I saw him. He's like, I learned this shit in Detroit. I'm falling for that shit again. Detroit's scary as shit, man. As if Detroit wasn't scary enough already. Check out what the voters in Michigan just did. Voters in Michigan just voted and passed a bill that will now make it legal for blind people to get a gun permit. That sounds like some Florida shit right there, doesn't it? Like even Ted Nugent had to be like, I don't think it's a very good idea, man. Maybe give him a bow and arrow, but a fucking gun? That's real shit. They just did that. I'm not making this shit up. I said, why would they do that? They said they did it so that the visually impaired can protect their homes with a firearm. I said, how in the hell are they going to do that? Turns out they use what is referred to as the Marco Polo technique. Marco! You hear a creaking door. Keep that on the swivel. It's good to be here in a part of America, man. I don't know. A lot of people want to know. I don't know. Mike Pence, let's talk about him for a minute. I don't care if you guys like him or not. He does see some funny stuff, though. Mike Pence, our vice president, if you guys don't know. Yeah. He said he believes in gay conversion therapy. Yeah, he believes in gay conversion therapy. And I'm like, well, you know, he lives in Indiana. I've been through Hollywood. It's a different kind of gays out there. They're going to need a whole lot more electricity. It doesn't work, by the way. Believe it? You think? I don't know. We can talk, I don't care. I'm not judging. He said you can't get into heaven if you're gay. Can't get into heaven if you're gay. Who's been decorating the place? We've all seen pictures of heaven, right? You've seen pictures of heaven. Everything's all glittery and white. Shirtless angel boys floating around. Come on, man, that looks gay as hell. You guys believe in science? Talk some science stuff for you. I remember this when I was in science class. Remember this? Remember they told you a cockroach can live through a nuclear Armageddon? Did you ever hear that? Cockroach can survive a nuclear blast? I don't know if that's true, but you can't kill them with Windex. Ever try to kill a cockroach with Windex? Just left with a shiny ass cockroach. Did you try it? You tried it? No, Febreze, none of that shit works. Technology, man, it's hard to keep up with, isn't it? Woo. Man, I heard that this blew my mind. The world is running out of hard drives. You know what? There's only 3 plants in the world, manufacturing plants, that make hard drives according to every computer. And they can't make them fast enough to keep up with all you guys downloading cat videos. So they're trying to come up with a new solution to store data. This is going to sound like some Star Trek shit. There's a team of scientists up at MIT that have come up with a new way to store data. They can store data on human DNA strands. That's real shit. It sounds like Star Trek, right? And it's going to give us virtually unlimited storage. And I said, this is amazing. Why don't we have this yet? And they said, we don't have it yet because it's too expensive right now. I said, what are they paying for DNA up at MIT? because I stayed at a Motel 6 in Peoria a couple of weeks ago. And it was like $39 a night. And I'm pretty sure there was free DNA all over that room. There was a pubic hair stuck to a remote control, guys. That's gotta be like 3 or 4 gigabytes right there, right? Girls, we keep talking about the whole first 2 seasons of Golden Girls. So gross. That's real shit, though, man. I don't know when we'll get it. They gotta work out some kinks, I guess. Football season's about to start. We got sports fans here? Yeah. You guys gonna watch the fight tomorrow? Yeah, it's a big fight. We had to change our show because these guys are playing crap ass. Yeah. Big MMA fight. These guys are making millions. I don't care. Some people are upset. I don't care. Those guys beat the hell out of themselves. They deserve it. I'll tell you what sport pisses me off, though. These baseball players making millions of dollars. There's a dude on the Marlins makes $100 million to play baseball. That's the easiest fucking sport, right? There ain't a dude in here that couldn't go down to Marlins Stadium, sit in right field for at least 3 innings before anybody even noticed. Be the top of the 4th before your best friends are looking out like, is that fucking Travis out there? $100 million to play baseball? It's crazy. People talk about them like they're great athletes. They're 30 years old. We all played baseball. We just quit when we were 12. We're not special. I mean, I was pretty good at kickball in 3rd grade. Imagine if I kept playing until I was 30, I'd be unstoppable. Airmail, motherfucker! Bases. We're not special. They started playing Little League when they were 4, played every day until they got drafted. It's not my fault they never discovered pussy. That's the trick, man. Look at Tiger Woods. Started playing golf when he was 3 years old, right? By the time he was 25, greatest golfer in history. And then he discovered pussy. He ain't won a game since, has he? You see him now? He's pushing 40, got a little belly going, losing some hair, falling asleep on the side of the road. He's like everyone else, man. Tiger ain't special. I don't know. I gotta start eating better or working out or something. I got some problem areas I need to address. Like my front. I gotta start working on my front, man. I live in LA now. Everybody's so beautiful out there. They all work out all the time. Can't get away from it. I was walking down on the beach. And there was one of these fitness boot camps. You seen these? It's a fitness boot camp. Every one of the ladies had white hair. It's like a 90-year-old lady down there doing dips and shit. Wearing skin-tight yoga pants. I'm like, why is this 90-year-old lady down here wearing skin-tight yoga pants? And then she walked by me, and I was like, that ass, though. It was like, patow, man. Granny had swag. Did you hear that the Oxford Dictionary is having swag and twerk for next year's official dictionary? Yeah, they do that every year. They add slang to the dictionary. They update it. I said, if this keeps up, Snoop Dogg is going to be unbeatable at Scrabble. Oh, shizzle my nizzle? That's 4 Z's, man. Triple word score, that's like 1,400 points. Snoop's going to be the Grand Scrizzle champion of the world. Something about my look, man. Like tonight I'm all dressed up, but makes you see me more. I can't pull off certain looks anymore, that's for sure. I can't wear a hoodie. Not to the airport. I learned that lesson, man. I wore a hoodie to LaGuardia. They nearly shut that whole bitch down, man. When I wear a hoodie, I look like a mix between the police sketch artist drawing of the Unabomber and the real Unabomber. There's some heads, man. Everybody judges you on your looks, man. I'm over it. And I realized that I need to do something about the way I look or something, though, because I was out on a date with my girlfriend. We had a lovely night out in town. Took her out, nice dinner. We're coming home, it's about 1 o'clock in the morning, right? We're in Southern California. Had a lovely night. I'm coming home. I pull into a gas station to get gas. She runs in the store, the convenience store. She's gonna buy a couple of drinks, right? I start pumping gas. While I'm filling up, I grab the squeegee there, and I start washing my windshield, you know? And then I look up, and here comes the most homeless looking dude I've ever seen in my life, right? And he's got this grimy rag, and he's going right for my windshield while I'm washing my windshield, you know? So I look at him, I'm like, it's cool, dude, I got this. He looks right through me, he's like, I got this! He comes flipping over. And he takes this mud sock that he's got, and he starts smearing it all over my windshield. And he just washed. And I'm like, oh great. Now my car has AIDS. And I got Geico. I don't know if they cover pre-existing conditions or what. So I got upset. I didn't hit the dude or anything, but I took the squeegee. I started to scare him off. I'm like, get out of here. Get. And this guy curses at me and he scurried off into the woods or wherever. I don't know. So I clean up this mess. Right then, I get in the car. Right then, my girlfriend comes back from the store. She gets in the car. And she's all wide-eyed, and she's like, are you okay? And I figured she saw what happened. I said, yeah, I'm fine. She said, oh, thank God, because when I was in the store, they said there were 2 homeless dudes fighting out here. We were on a date, man. I was dressed up. I was trying my best. It dawned on me. This guy didn't think I was a customer, he thought it was his competition. He's in a turf war with a homeless window wash. I don't know, man, I felt bad. My feelings were hurt. You guys get your feelings hurt? Is that even a thing? I don't know. I hear a lot of talk about bullies in schools, man. A lot of people talk about bullies. I'll tell you how we can stop the bullying problem, man. I'll tell you who I blame. I blame the parents of the victims. Hear me out. You don't want your kid to get picked on? Just teach your kid how to be cool. Give him some cool shit. A pack of cigarettes. A saxophone. A tattoo. Nobody with a neck tattoo ever gets picked on, right? May not be the best parenting advice. But if your kid comes home sad because they're taking his lunch money, put a little teardrop on his cheek. Pat that little fucker up. I don't care if he's 7 years old. Send him back to school. He'll be alright. Kids have been taking a beating tonight, huh? Man, those other ones, they hate kids, don't they? Jesus. Were you guys on board with that? There was a lot of kid hate going up here, wasn't there? Right? So, a little bit. You're on board a little bit with it, right? Sometimes they're annoying as shit. They just, I don't know what happened with the kids, man. They just, it seems like they got so spoiled and so entitled lately, man. I don't know. I have a niece. She just graduated high school. And for graduation, she got to go on a 7-day Caribbean cruise. For graduating high school. I graduated high school. I got to go to night school. And she didn't even appreciate it. Like, I went on her Facebook to see how the cruise was going. This is what she put on her Facebook. Worst cruise ever. FML. I was like, you little shit. Just the simple fact that you're still alive to post worst cruise ever makes it not even close to the worst cruise ever. I sorry if the Wi-Fi in Bermuda was a little bit spotty. But if you ever read the Yelp review of the Titanic, that was a pretty shitty cruise. FML, do you know what that means? Yeah? A couple of you older guys, if you don't know what it means. It's an expression kids use today to say how bad their day is going. It stands for fuck my life. They use it like, went to Starbucks today, they were out of pumpkin spice latte, FML. Sick of that shit, man. When did that start? This guy went missing for 10 years, he never said FML. I was watching this documentary on a guy. His name was Susumu Yamagachi. He was an architect. Some of you might know the name. He was an architect in Japan in the 40s, and he had to go on a very bad trip. He didn't get to go on a Caribbean cruise, but he had to go on a business trip and meet with some clients on the morning of August 6th, 1945, in Hiroshima, Japan. That morning, an atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, Japan. This guy survived the bombing, spent 2 nights in the hospital, and then returned home to his house in Nagasaki, Japan. Where the next morning, bruised and battered, he dragged his hard-working little Japanese ass to the office. And then that morning, an atomic bomb was dropped on Nagasaki, Japan. This guy lived to be 96 years old. He never wrote a blog. He never started a GoFundMe account. And despite being the survivor of 2 atomic bombings in 1 week, not once in 96 years did anyone ever hear him say, "Ah, FML, fuck 'em alright." Alright guys, I'm Tim, we are the Fresh Drop Stone Tour, thank you so much.
Yourselves. Thank you so much for coming to the Blue Room Comedy Club. Supporting stand-up comedy right here in the Ozarks, right here in Springfield, Missouri. Give from Sigma Pi, they made it here. They're so pissed that their fake IDs didn't work, but they're gonna get drunk at home later. Yes, give it up for Sigma Pi. Give yourselves a round of applause one more time. Thank you so much for coming to the Blue Room Comedy Club. Tip, tip, tip. Your lovely waits up. Also, if you buy merchandise on the way out the door, and if you buy merchandise from them and fill out a comment card, you get free tickets to Indie Friday or Saturday show this weekend. We have Eric Knowles and Jocelyn Sharp. Next weekend, we have Big Pro.